Greetings, Keishlings. Keisha Prime here with my live reaction of UnOrdinary, Chapter 226, or Episode 226. Sorry for the delay, work. Yeah. Okay, John is, on, what is it called? He's not expelled, but he's, crap. I forget the term. Out of school suspension, I guess. Whatever, suspended, yes. But yes, so now he's home, and we'll see how things go. William's home. John's like struggling in his sleep. You're all the same. And now he's, that's when he was being interrogated by, what was his name? Keon? That's the name that kind of pops into mind. I know it begins with a K. Anyway, Mr. Torture Detective. All late bloomers like you are doomed to fail. Now he's thinking of when Claire and everyone else tried to stand up to him. All this power you have now, you don't deserve any of it. And now when he's about to hit her, monster. And he wakes up. Oh. He's huffing and puffing, and that's the end of... What? Okay. I don't remember that being a thing at the end of the last one. Remember him seeing his dad, and that was about it. Let's see here. So yeah, he's sitting up in bed and everything. I'm a liar, a phony, a fake. And then here's Serafina. No. After everything you've been through together, or we've been through together, I've refused to believe it was fake. She was really trying to help me. She really wanted to listen. And now he's thinking of all the abuse he did to her. And I shut her out just because I didn't want to hear those words from her. From her too. As soon as I go to record a damn video, I haven't coughed like this all day. I gave up on her so easily, yet she... You're not a monster, she tells him. He's like, yes, you screwed up big time, John. But I think things can go back together with time. I don't want to let her down, but... And he's thinking, what am I supposed to do with myself? Okay, it's morning. John, food. Morning. Geez, you look like you were hit by a truck. Isekai? Truck-kun? Didn't sleep well? I had a lot on my mind. Alright, well get some food in your system and you can go back to sleep later. Okay, doesn't look like too bad of a breakfast. I would have preferred scrambled eggs. Thank you very much. Hey John, as he nibbles on toast. He looks adorable nibbling on the edge of the toast. When I got the call from Headmaster Vaughn, he said he was sending you home for disobedience and excessive violence. Want to tell me what that's all about? Oh, he took a bite. I'm so hopeless, aren't I? I knew this would happen. I knew that the moment I used my ability, I'd lose my head and everything around me would crumble. But I was so angry. He just looks so tired. I hear a helicopter. Nothing was going right, and I just wanted to hurt everything. So I kept attacking and attacking. I couldn't stop myself. Hello, louder helicopter. You must have just got closer. I really hated this power. Nothing good ever comes out of it. So you'll keep suppressing it? John, I still remember the day you first discovered your ability, the expression and how excited you were to tell me about it. Do you see the glow, Dad? And he's like, just like, see the glow in my eye. There ain't no glow. What glow? And there's his friends, aw. After that, you went out and practiced your ass off every day. We're seeing him do it. You improved so fast and you were so in tune with your ability. I could tell that you took a lot of pride in it. So seeing the way you hide from it now, I really don't get why. It's because he becomes power hungry. Isn't it obvious? I'm just not like everyone else. I wasn't raised with this ability. I mean, in a way, but it still doesn't mean you have to become a doomcuff. Or a schmuck. It doesn't matter how strong I get, or how in tuned I am with it, because I'm just a loose cannon with no control over myself. I don't know what the hell I'm doing, Dad. I'm just a late bloomer who's destined to fail. What are you going on about? Late bloomer, destined to fail? I've never heard those words come out of your mouth before. John, I want you to be honest with me. What's going on? Is something from those readjustment classes? Uh-huh. Now you're starting to pick up on it, ain't you, Daddy-O? It's like your boy's been brainwashed, making you think all those things. I'm going to the authorities, and then that's when William just disappears. Actually, it makes you kind of wonder what would happen if he complained about this. Now he's thinking about it. No. Just look at my track record. I've proven it. Listen, John, you're not a failure, and you won't ever be, as long as you take responsibility and put in the work to get better. Remember that you're the only one who can control your own actions. You've got to give yourself a chance. You don't get it, Dad. How the hell am I supposed to trust myself when I've already fucked up so many times? And now he's... That piece of toast is... Oh, wait. He had two pieces. Never mind. I was about to say that toast is impeccable. And I'm not that hungry. I think I'm just going to walk around for a bit. So he walks away from his problem instead of confronting it. William's just like, I'm sorry, John. If only I had an ability, I could give you more guidance. Actually, is his mother the one where he got this ability from if his father doesn't have one? I mean, there's never been a mention of a mother, so it makes you kind of wonder, like, was it just like in Sky High, that old 2005 movie where it's like kid superheroes and they go to a special school to learn their powers and everything? It's kind of My Hero Academia more than a decade before My Hero Academia. Where like the two greatest heroes in the world have a son that did not have a power. And it's kind of like that, but like you could also have like two people that don't have powers, likely they don't have a kid with powers. It's kind of like recessive and dominant traits. As long as there's at least one person that has powers, typically there was a good chance of it. You know, at least a 50-50. But then there are the rare chances of people with powers having children that don't, which is the very rare exception. So I'm wondering if John's mom had an ability, or did both of them not? Anyway, so he's walking down the street, looking at a fence. Weirdo. Oh, this is where he hurt friends. Good Lord, you sent him flying. Oh, this is when he first was training his abilities. Ha! And he's like, walking around. I guess he's just going to go down Pain Memory Lane. He's looking around. Oh, look, it's New Boston High School. Isn't that just lovely? Now he's thinking of all the people he pummeled. Say that again, you fucking moron. Don't piss me off. And he punches the dude in the face. And he's like, God, I've been a bastard. Oh, he's even putting his hood up. Running a bit. Welcome to U-Mart. It's all about you. Oh, Lord. Okay, you got some chips and a soda. Hello. Oh my God, it's him, isn't it? I don't remember his name, but it's the guy who was like in his little posse trio. Welcome to U-Mart. Were you able to find everything you need? Yeah. John hasn't realized it yet, but the more they show of this guy, the more I know it's him. Great. Do you have a UMart membership? No, He's realized. Uh-oh. And Adrian, I guess is how you pronounce it. He's realized it too. Would you like to sign up for one? Oh, and that's just how it ends. Okay. Well, that was a way to end a chapter, I guess. So yeah, let's see here. John is back at home. William is suspecting that it was the readjustment classes, which I do kind of wonder what would happen to him if he, or John for that matter, if they came up with complaints, considering this was, a few years ago. Would he just go back into readjustment classes, both of them? Or would it be like some kind of like shadowy attack and they just mysteriously disappear, get killed off, or something else? Because, the authorities are the authorities. Look at the crap they've done. So, yeah. That does make me worry about them if they start complaining. It's kind of like when you're in fast food and you complain about your food, and then you then start to wonder when they give you new stuff, like, what have they done to it? Kind of a deal. We don't do that, of course. It's like we just give them new food and hope that it's better than the last that they complained about, But you hear stories. Governments have known to make people disappear, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's what happens here. So yeah, there's that. That's what I worry about. Also, John kind of going down memory lane, he still thinks that he's the problem and everything, and to an extent, yes, but it was mostly the trauma. It's like when you constantly are being reinforced of the negative aspects of what you've done and nothing to actually make you think to improve those actions and to give you a more positive, like outlook or, a silver lining or just like changing your behavior, what do you expect's going to happen? So, yeah. Not good. But yeah. And now Adrian has appeared. He works at UMart. It's all for you, kind of. What was it? It's all about you, I think was it, yeah. So, yeah. It's the Kmart. Kmart doesn't even exist anymore that I'm aware of. Like, all the Kmarts around here closed. So I don't know about anywhere else. Maybe there's one existing somewhere. I mean, hell, there's a Blockbuster, I think, along the coast, I think. It's like up there near Washington or something. It's like up in the mountains, basically just like, there's just a Blockbuster for some reason, So there might be an elusive Kmart out there in the wild somewhere. But yeah. So that's a thing. We'll see how well that works. He's still scared of John once he realized who he was. And John is just kind of like, oh. Hey, Adrian. So yeah. We'll see how that develops. Maybe he'll meet up with Claire, or Adrian will tell Claire that John's back in town, and then they might want to go talk to him. I mean, the whole thing, and then it might come up about Serafina and everything, and I'm sure he's probably been filled in somewhat, if they're even still talking at this point. I don't know. Interesting. But either way, I don't quite remember if she said that she was, like, still friends with him or they really had that much communication, since John left or whatever. I imagine they probably did, right? But, yeah. that's about that, I guess. I don't really know what else to say, other than William suspects things, and I do kind of wonder what he will act upon this suspicion, and then what will the government decide to do. But yeah, anyway, let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Also, help me get to 500 subs by the end of April. 500. If you can help out, please do. Links down below for all my social media so you can keep up with my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Geechlings. Good Lord. Think before you act, William. This might be the fate of both you and your son.